morning, you guys. I have eye patches on right now. I look a little bit insane. Let's take these off. I just landed in Miami from Los Angeles and I put these on as soon as I got into the bathroom. My skin is so dry that they just like soaked up and now these feel like sandpaper, basically. Anyway, Miami vlog, what's up? As soon as I land, where am I going? To a cafe. And it's all pink. That's our very first Miami activity. So let's go enjoy because I'm so hungry and I'm gonna get as much as I possibly can. I was actually looking at this menu online yesterday and I was tempted to get pancakes. It's just way too much sweetness right now. On my body time, it's like 5 a.m. so I don't think I could handle it. But I think we're gonna share a breakfast croissant and pequeños. And of course, I'm gonna get a coffee. Happy beach day number 1. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't think I was even gonna pick up the camera because I've been nauseous all morning. Fell asleep at 3 a.m. Woke up at 8 a.m. But here we are. I persevered. We came to Key Biscayne. Guys, I have lived here my whole life and I don't even know what the name of this beach is. Billbags? Question mark? I don't know. We have a lighthouse, okay? If you are coming to Miami and you've never been to Key Biscayne, I do highly recommend. I personally feel like it's more relaxed than South Beach and all of the other beaches. It was really cloudy when we got here and the sun finally came out, which is amazing because I'm trying to get tan. I only have 2 days of beach, so I gotta like work hard. We're gonna hang out, probably take pictures, because I have to document this bikini, and I'm gonna get in the water. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't put on sunscreen for the first 30 minutes, so let's see what happens. I'll update you later. It is literally tan city in here. I wanted to vlog this morning, but I once again had a stomach ache. Guys, this is like low-key the story of my life. Just a big fat stomach ache. But my best friend picked me up. We got Dunkin' Donuts. Do you want to know my order? Iced butter pecan latte with oat milk. Usually Dunkin' does not hit for me, but if I get butter pecan, it's pretty much a 9 out of 10 experience. And then I also got an avocado toast, but I just honestly was not feeling good, so I barely ate it. But we're definitely gonna get acai bowls after this, which is literally all I'm looking forward to. I'm kind of cheating right now because I'm not even in Miami. I'm a little bit more north in Boca, but we're still having a beach day. This is my second beach day before I leave. My last beach day before I leave, and I'm really sad about it, but I am gonna try to tan the best I can. This is the sun bum that we're using. My sister-in-law let me borrow it. So cute. I never buy sun bum, but when I do get the chance to use it, I freaking rinse myself with it. I'm gonna show the vlogger bag. It's really heavy. Yeah, there's high noons in her bag too, but anyway, this freaking bag is so cute. It's not mine. I don't care, but we're gonna pretend like it's mine. Is it not giving beach summer? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We also have a bunch of high noons in here, but you guys know the way my stomach works. We'll see if I even drink one. I don't know where my bathing suit is from, but I did show it in my pack with me vlog. Fuck me, dude. Okay, I did just drop my camera. Don't worry about it, guys. This top, it's so cute. It's like tie-dye with little hearts. The bottoms are basically the same. Acai bowl time. chill. I want an acai bowl with peanut butter, 100%. I don't care what else is on it, as long as I have peanut butter, I think I'm gonna die happy.
I want maybe an acai bowl with bananas and almond butter. I'm thinking. Let me think on that.
Let me think on that.
I just saw a pelican dove into the ocean, probably caught a fish.
Dove into the ocean?
Right, it dove, it was fast.
What's your favorite kind of grape?
Oh god.
Ask your viewers what their favorite kind of grape is.
Okay.
I prefer green and crunchy.
Green. Oh wait, that's really good. That's really good.
Red, crunchy, almost a dark grape, like a black grape.
Small
Oh.
and cold.
Yeah. I didn't know there was like more than one kind of grape until Sarah brought it up.
fat grapes, guys.
There are fat.
Coconut base, passion fruit base, strawberries, blueberries, almond and chia seeds.
Next.
Coconut banana base, banana strawberry, coconut shavings, granola, Nutella.
It is 7 p.m. right now. I just got back from being out with my friends. It took us like an hour and 15 to get home, but I'm going straight to hang out with another friend. We are gonna get Korean food. All I did to get ready was literally wash my bangs in the sink, and it did make such a huge difference. I'm just leaving my hair with my little beach waves. I'm wearing this one shoulder top, obviously my jorts as usual. I'm borrowing this bag that is from Urban Outfitters, and I just got these low top Converse. They're actually a kid size. I think it's a size 5, but they're super comfy. I want to give you guys my current summer makeup tutorial because while I was in Miami, I did get really tan and I had an event to do my makeup for, and I never really know what to do for my makeup when I get tan because obviously my foundation is going to be a different color than my skin. But now I figured out the formula that I really like, so I'm going to give you this like sun-kissed tan kind of look, and I'm very excited. And we'll also do a little Miami recap, and I'll tell you all my favorite things to do in Miami. Okay, first things first is our foundation. So typically, and this is something I would do probably year round, is I would mix my foundation with these Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. I'd never done this before, but my sister-in-law showed me this little trick, so I did it and it came out really nice. But by accident, I did take my mom's foundation back home with me to LA, and she is much darker than me. So I ended up mixing our foundations together. Mine is Classic Ivory 120, and this is my mom's. She's a shade 220. And you can see the difference in the colors, especially when you put it on the skin. So I'm gonna mix these two, and that's gonna create a decent tan for me. Also, I'm gonna use a Wet n Wild brush to mix everything. This brush is literally so messed up. I just kind of joined on the foundation brush trend, and I like it, but I think I want to start using a beauty blender on top of it. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of Classic Ivory, and then I'll do the natural beige on top. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is it doesn't have a pump. Here is the color difference. This is the tanner one, and this is my usual color. I feel like I didn't really put too much, but I don't know, sometimes it does work out, so let's just see. And I mix it on my hand, and then I go to the face. So trip recap, I had a lot of fun. However, I was really busy, so honestly, I couldn't vlog as much as I wanted to, but at the same time, a lot of the stuff I was doing was very much just like family oriented and not anything I really wanted to vlog. Okay, I'm realizing I need more foundation, so I'm gonna have to mix some more. Oh no, I put too much. Oopsie. So if you guys didn't know, if you're new here, I did grow up in Miami, so I go back obviously for holidays and any events that are pretty important. I grew up in like the suburbs, so I feel like every time I tell people I'm from Miami, they think I'm like a city girl, but I'm not. But obviously I would go to the beach often and go out with my friends, more so in the center of Miami. And if you're going to Miami and you don't know Spanish, that is probably my #1 tip for traveling over there, just because obviously there's a really rich Cuban and South American culture, and genuinely like everybody and their mother speaks Spanish. Whoa, my bangs. Okay. And it is just much easier to communicate with people if you know at least a little bit. But obviously if you don't, you'll be fine, especially if you're staying at a hotel as opposed to an Airbnb and stuff like that. It's really not a big deal, but it does make the experience nicer, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is so dirty looking, don't even mind it. I also decided that I'm gonna start using my finger to blend blend my concealer. I just feel like it's more natural, and like the warmth of my finger helps it blend in together. I do have a concealer brush, but I feel like you can see the streaks a little bit, which is not the vibe. My concealer is definitely not the same shade as the two foundations that I mixed together, but I do think it blends in pretty decently, and once we start bronzing up the face with the contour and the blush, it's gonna look much better. In terms of what to do in Miami, I feel like you can get a lot of good ideas just from any list you find online. Obviously, trying the Cuban food is one of the best things to do because it is so delicious. I know South Beach is really popular, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I do recommend Key Biscayne. I'm sure that's on lists on the internet somewhere, but I do really like that beach, especially because they have walking trails, which definitely can be a bit too intense in the Miami heat. But if you go in the morning and you do the walking trail and then go to the beach once the sun really starts to hit, it's really peaceful. And a couple times that I've been there, I've seen a lot of different animals. They have also a walking trail along the water with like little fishing docks. I haven't done that in a long time, but the last time I did go, we saw a manatee, we saw a little nurse shark. Okay, for summer makeup, the contour is really important. I'm using the Fenty Beauty stick contour, and then I just have this little Hello Kitty brush from the Cream Shop. It has like this little angle shape. I'm not even exactly sure if this is for contouring, but it's what I use it for. But yes, Key Biscayne I feel is very attractive to people working in the environmental industry, marine biology, etc., because there is a lot to see, and it has a lot of other nature apart from the beach, as opposed to South Beach or any of those beaches that it's just city with the beach, which is still very nice in its own regard. If you are going to Miami, I feel like most people go to party, to go to the beach. My hot take is to give the Everglades a chance. It's an experience. Listen, it's definitely swampy and it's definitely giving more Florida than Miami, but it is a lot of fun, and there's different kinds of hiking trails. Of course, go in the morning so it's not too hot, but it's really cool to be able to see the swamp area and just like the nature part of South Florida. I think it's very special, and it's really important to visit these places and keep them intact and keep them clean. For blush, I usually bounce between two. I have the Too Faced blush and I have the Rare Beauty. I usually use this nowadays because this one gets pretty messy when you open it because it is liquid. So this Too Faced one is in the shade Candy Clouds. It's really cute. It's a very kind of bright pink, whereas the Rare Beauty is much deeper. But when it comes to summer color, I think the Rare Beauty is going to be nicer. This is in the shade Hope. Okay, since we're doing a sun-kissed look, I kind of want to do a little bit high on the cheekbone first, and I'm going to use my brush to blend it out. I only started using a brush while in Miami because my sister-in-law convinced me to. One of my favorite things about coming back to Miami, especially if I'm going to be seeing my friends and like actually going out and stuff, is to plan my outfits. And if you guys didn't see my pack with me video, I will have that linked in the bio. But it is just so fun to go on a trip and plan out what you're gonna wear, especially like according to the season of where you're going and like the environment. I'm gonna do a little bit of blush just like on the center of the nose, kind of like a little sunburn. Honestly, like the prepping of a trip is one of my favorite parts, and then like the satisfaction of wearing all my outfits on the trip is to die for. I honestly keep my eyeshadow super light. I haven't bought a new eyeshadow palette in years. This is just a random one, or Ariza. Guys, like I can't do this. Let me just show you the colors. Obviously, I use this one the most, but all these four are really nice. So I just take that medium brown one and I put it all over my lid, my crease. I just really like the way that brown looks on my eyelids because my eyes are green. I remember in high school seeing that little tip on like Pinterest or something, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing brown eyeshadow. And I do think it looks really nice, especially with my brown hair. This also has some glitter to it, so it really adds a little bit more shine, and I'll do a little bit on my lower lash line as well. Also guys, that cake shop that I went to at the beginning of the video, it's in Doral, which is kind of far from the rest of Miami. It's not necessarily very touristy, but it is close to the airport, which is why we went to that location, and it was honestly like really good. It was an all pink theme, which was adorable. I got the pink latte, which was really cute. For mascara, I use the Maybelline Colossal, and then I curl my eyelashes. I've learned how important it is to curl your lashes, and I learned this while getting my headshots done recently because I feel like my eyelashes never look very long, but my makeup artist curled the shit out of my eyelashes and it came out so nice in the pictures. So now I go over them like 3 or 4 times with the curler. Mascara is harder than eyeliner for me. The focus it takes, also trying to not like have my mouth just wide open. I don't know why that's a thing I do when I do my mascara. I almost forgot, I want to do a little bit of highlight on my nose. I usually contour my nose. I'll do like one of the little lines here to make it look a little more lifted, but for summer makeup, I feel like if I'm wearing this to the beach or something, I might just wipe it off and kind of waste that. But I do want to add a little bit of highlight to the tip of my nose. I think this looks really cute. I also think it's very glowy for the summertime. So cute! For lip color, I bounce around a lot between different kinds of lips, but I feel like something very soft for the summer is a pinkish shade. This is the Sephora Collection lipstick. It's just in the shade 7, and then I use a clear Maybelline lip gloss on top. Okay guys, summer makeup, what do we think? I do really like the way that it came out. I feel like the darker bronze eyeshadow creates a lot of dimension for my look. I also really want to hear your guys' favorite summer products, especially because I'm going through the process of like trying to figure out how to do my makeup while I'm tan and making myself look a little more bronze even in the winter time. But yeah, this is my final makeup look. I'm gonna take thumbnail pictures and I'm also gonna go buy a new camera today. So guys, say goodbye to the Canon G7X. But the next time you see me, it will be on my brand new camera. We will talk about this in the next vlog, but I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching and love you.